여러분, 안녕하세요. Always with Teacher Nina입니다. 네, 반갑습니다, 여러분. 지난 시간 lesson 1 복습 잘 하셨나요? So, did you leave you well last lesson 1 in our previous lesson? 네, 잘 하셨으리라 생각합니다. I believe you did, and there's practice hardly, right? 자, 그럼 today we're gonna go on lesson 2 한국어 수업 가보도록 하겠습니다. So today we're gonna go on lesson 2 한국어 수업. 자, 여러분, we learn about what is the 한국어. 그렇죠. Do you remember what does that mean, 한국어? That's right. That's Korean language. 그렇죠? So after the country name, when you put it the it means language. So 한국어 means Korean language. 자, 그러면 여러분, what is 수업? 수업이 뭘까요? 수업 means course or class. So 한국어 수업 means Korean language class. 그렇죠? 자, 그럼 가 보실까요? Let's go. So what's new for today? So today we're gonna learn about conversation 1. 한국어 수업이 재미있어요. Again, 한국어 수업이 재미있어요. And then we're gonna learn about 2 grammar points. The first one, the subject particle 이 or 가. And second one is the polite ending 뭐뭐어요 or 아요. All right. Then, are you ready to go on? Let's go our today's Korean journey. 자, 여러분, there are new words, new vocabulary입니다. 자, so first time, what you should do it? 그렇죠. 듣기 연습입니다. Listening practice. So after 듣기 연습, and then what? 그렇죠. 말하기 연습입니다. So after listening practice, 듣기 연습, please practice speaking. 그쵸? 말하기, speaking 연습, practice. Alright, 자 그러면 먼저 듣기 연습 시작합니다. Let's do our listening practice. 도서관, 도서관, library, 수업, 수업, course, class, 숙제, 숙제, homework, 식당, 식당, restaurant, 아침, 아침, breakfast, morning, 친구, 친구, friend, 커피, 커피, coffee, 학교, 학교, school. 자, 여러분, 잘 듣기 연습 하셨나요? Did you practice well your listening skill? Alright, then from now on, we're gonna practice 말하기, speaking. So please pause the button and also please speak out each vocabulary in Korean. Alright, then let's go. Okay, how was it? 그렇죠? I believe you did a great job. 자, 그럼 여러분들, let's move on to our conversation part. So our conversation 1, 한국어 수업이 재미있어요. 한국어 수업이 재미있어요. 자, what does that mean 재미있어요? 여러분, 재미있어요가 뭘까요? There you go. 재미있어요, it means interesting 이라는 표현입니다. So, 재미있어요, it means interesting 이라는 표현입니다. 자, 그러면 let's first listen. So, 듣기. 먼저 듣기 연습 하겠습니다. So, let's do practice our listening. After that, 그렇죠. 말하기 연습. Speaking practice. Okay, then, let's listen together. Conversation 1. 한국어 수업이 재미있어요. 리사. 안녕하세요, 스티브 씨. 스티브. 리사 씨. 안녕하세요. 리사. 한국어 수업이 어때요? 스티브. 아주 재미있어요. 친구들도 좋아요. 리사. 숙제가 많아요? 스티브. 네, 많아요. Okay. Then from now on, we're gonna do 말하기 연습, speaking practice. So please press the pause button, and also please do 말하기 연습. So please speak out, read out each sentences one by one. 자, 시작합니다. Let's do it. Alright. 자, 여러분들 잘 연습하셨죠? Then let's go on. Translate conversation one. 자, 한국어 수업이 재미있어요, 여러분. 재미있어요 means again interesting 이라는 표현입니다. So, 한국어 수업이 재미있어요. The Korean language class is interesting. 자, 리사가 말하죠. 안녕하세요. Hello, Steve she. 자, last time we learned about she라는 표현 배웠죠? So she is courtesy. So to mention someone, your colleague or the person who met first time. So formally, like you can say Steve she, not just called their first name. 그쵸? 안녕하세요, Steve she. And Steve said, 리사 씨. 리사. 안녕하세요. Hello. 자, and Lisa asked Steve, 한국어 수업이 어때요? 물어봅니다. So today we're gonna focusing on this part. 어때요? 자, 어때요? It means how is 이런 표현이에요. So checking someone their opinion. So 어때요? How is your Korean class? 한국어 수업. 자, 여러분, then let's talk about it. What about you want to ask about Japanese class? Then what you should say? 그렇죠. 일본어 수업이 어때요가 되겠죠. 일본어. 그렇죠. 자, then what about Chinese? 자, we're gonna quickly review in the previous lesson. 자, Chinese class. 그렇죠. 중국어 수업이 어때요? 그렇죠. Then what about English class? 그렇죠. 영어 수업이 어때요? 그렇죠? 자, 그러면 what about Spanish class? 자, Spanish. What is like a Spanish in Korean? 자, 스페인이죠? 그러니까 스페인어가 되겠죠. Because you should put it after country name. 그쵸? It means like the country's language, 스페인어. 자, then what about 프랑스는 어떻게 될까요? French. 자, 프랑스어가 되겠죠. 그렇죠? So please remember, so after the country name, when you add it means the language라는 표현 잘 알아주세요. And then Steve said, 아주 재미있어요. 자, 재미있어요. It means interesting 이라는 뜻이죠. So it's very interesting. 자, 아주라는 표현, 아주 very interesting. 그쵸? And 친구들도 좋아요. 자, 여러분, 친구들도 좋대요. 자, 친구가 뭐죠? What is 친구? 자, 친구 means friend라는 표현이죠. 그쵸? 자, 그런데요. Here, look at this expression. 들이라는 표현이 있죠. So this is our second point in this conversation one. Today's conversation one. 들, 그렇죠? 자, 들 means plural입니다. So we're gonna learn about this 들 like later, okay? 자, 친구니까 그러니까 my friends are 좋아요. Nice. 그런데 여기 here 도가 있기 때문에 how you can translate? 그렇죠. 도 means also라는 표현이죠. 그렇죠? Also. So my friends are also nice가 되겠죠. 자, and then Lisa asked, 숙제가 많아요? 자, 여러분 숙제, what is 숙제? Homework죠. 그래서 Lisa asked, is there a lot of homework? And Steve said, 네, 많아요. Yes, there is a lot. 자, 많아요라는 표현, 많아요 means like a lot of가 됩니다. 그렇죠? So Steve said, yes, there is a lot. 그쵸? 자, 여러분, do you feel we have 숙제가 많아요 in our class? I hope it's you can say 괜찮아요. It's okay. I hope so. 그쵸? 자, 여러분, 그래서 please remember what we just learned now. Conversation 1. 한국어 수업이 재미있어요. 자, I want to ask you guys. 여러분, 한국어 수업이 어때요? 자, how's your Korean class? 한국어 수업이 어때요? I hope so. You can say, you say 아주 재미있어요. 아주 재미있어요. 그쵸? It's very interesting. 그죠? 자, always with teacher Nina. 한국어 수업 is what? 재미있어요. All right, then let's move on to our new expression. 자, 여러분, 오늘의 new expression입니다. So today we're going to learn about several new expression. One of them is 어때요라는 표현입니다. So 어때요 is an expression asking the other party's opinion. So that is how is something something 그렇죠? So note that 어떻다 plus 어요. 자, again, 어요 is one of our polite ending, 그렇죠? This is one of the polite ending입니다. 자, 그래서 어떻다. So again, the dictionary form is 어떻다, 그쵸? But I mentioned already in our previous class, you should remove the 다 dictionary ending part를 delete 해주셔야 돼요. Plus, 어떠 plus polite ending, put 어요 together and then its shortened form is 어때요가 됩니다. 어때요? So, how is? 자, for example, look at the two example. 음식이 어때요? 자, 음식, it means food죠. So, how is the food? 학교가 어때요? It means how is the school? 그래서 you can use that 어때요? When you want to ask someone's opinion. Okay? 자, 그럼 for example, 여러분, how you can say how's a friend? 그쵸? We already learned the conversation one. 친구가 어때요? 그렇죠? And then what about then? 자, what about coffee? 자, 선생님 teacher Nina really loves so much coffee. 제가 커피를 너무 좋아해요. 자, 그러면 여러분 어떻게 how is the coffee? 어떻게 물어볼 수가 있을까요? How you can ask about the taste of the coffee. Then you just can say that how is the coffee is 커피가 어때요? 그렇죠? 커피가 어때요? 자, 여러분 remember well. Here is 음식이 어때요? 학교가 어때요? So 어때요 is asking someone's opinion. Okay, then let's move on our next part. 자, and then let's look at a plural particle. 자, 여러분, just now we learned about 들, 그쵸? In the conversation one. 자, 친구. So here's one friend. Then you can say that 친구. Then what about there are many friends? Maybe two or three or four. 자, 여기는 네 명의 친구가 있죠. Here's four friends. 그래서 네 명의 친구. Then you should say 친구들이 됩니다. So just after the noun, you can put it the plural particle 들. So 친구들이 되겠습니다. Remember please well, 친구들. 자, then let's move on next part. 자, I prepared two more example. What about then? 학생. 여러분, 학생이 뭐죠? So 학생 is student, 그죠? Student. 그렇기 때문에 what about students가 되려면 학생들이 되어야겠죠. 그렇죠? Then last one. What about teacher? 자, 그러면 선생님, 그죠? 선생님은 teacher이라는 표현이죠. 자, 그러면 plural is 선생님들. 그렇죠? So plural particle is attached to noun, as in 학생들, 선생님들, and 친구들. Additional particle may be attached as in 학생들이 and 친구들은. But in Korean, the plurality is not mandatorily marked. 그래서 sometimes we just say 선생님, 친구, and 학생 to be mentioned to point like a plural. So we just say that rather than 선생님들, we just say 선생님. Rather than 학생들, we just say 학생 in spoken language. Okay. 자, 그러면은요, let's go our next part. Move on next part 가보도록 할게요. 오늘 기분이 어때요? 자, 괜찮아요. There you go. Just teacher Nina, just introduce our today's new expression, the last one, 괜찮아요. We just now learned 어때요, 그쵸? So 어때요 means we can ask someone's opinion, 그쵸? So then how you can answer it? There is the most common answer in Korea is 괜찮아요. So 괜찮아요 means that the situation is positive, not disturbing, or displeasing. Depending on the situation, it could mean it's okay or it's not bad. 자, repeat after me, please. 여러분, 괜찮아요. One more time. 괜찮아요. Then, please listen one more time what teacher Nina just asked to you guys. And then please say answer with 괜찮아요. Let's listen. 듣기 연습합니다. 오늘 기분이 어때요? 괜찮아요. Okay. Teacher Nina just asked you 오늘 기분이 어때요? 그렇죠? And teacher Nina said 괜찮아요. 자, 여러분. What does that mean? 오늘 기분이 어때요? So 오늘 기분이 어때요 is how's your feeling today? How are you today? 이런 뜻입니다. And then you can say 괜찮아요. It's okay. It's not bad. 그래서 in Korea, when someone asks you 오늘 기분이 어때요? Then you can answer to them 괜찮아요. It's most common answer. 자, 여러분 기억해 주세요. 오늘 기분이 어때요? 괜찮아요. All right, then let's move on. Our today main grammatical point. 자, today our main grammatical point is one is subject, particle, 이 or 가. 자, please look at these three examples. A say 이름이 뭐예요? B say 스티브 윌슨이에요. 이름이 뭐예요? What's your name? 스티브 윌슨이에요. I'm Steve Wilson. 자, and then here 커피가 맛있어요. 그렇죠? 자, and number 3, I ask 한국어 수업이 어때요? And B said 재미있어요. 자, so how is your Korean class? 그쵸? 어때요? 그쵸? 재미있어요. It means it's interesting. 그쵸? So look at here. So here's a two subjective particle. 이, 그쵸? And where's the other one? 그렇죠. 가가 되겠죠. 자, please remember the particle 이 or 가 indicate that the word attached to it is the subject of the sentences. That is what the predicate is about. So the particle 이 is used after subject, and also 가 is as same way. Then student may ask me, you guys ask me, you can ask me, when can we use 이? When can we use 가? 그렇죠? Did you catch what is plural in Korean? There you go. 자, look at this 이. Before 이, there is one letter, 름, and also there is one letter, up. 자, what is at the end of? 그렇죠. 미음, it is consonant. And also 비읍, it is also consonant. So after consonant part, what you should put it? You should put it 이가 돼야 합니다. 자, so after at the end of consonant, then you can use what? 이가 되겠죠. 자, then what about vowel? 자, 볼까요? Let's look at the 가라는 표현을 봅시다. 커피가. 자, 커피가이기 때문에 P라는 사운드죠? 근데 P-E가 됩니다. So this is a vowel. 모음이죠. 자, there you go. 그래서 you should use after at the end of the vowel. 자, look at this vowel. Then you should put it what? 가가 돼야겠죠. 가라는 표현을 사용을 해주셔야 합니다. 가라는 표현을 사용을 해주셔야 합니다. Alright. 자, again, remember please, the particle E is used when the subject noun ends in a consonant. Whereas 가 is used when the subject noun ends in a vowel. Alright. 자, then let's go to next page. So here, look at this. So subject and predicate, right? So each sentences should have subject and predicate. So 커피가 and 한국어 수업이. So in Korean language, you can catch what is subject. Oh, there is 가 or 이. So 커피가 and divided. And then 맛있어요. After 가, it is predicate. 그래서 맛있어요. 자, 한국어 수업이 divided. After 이, 재미있어요. Interesting. 그쵸? So this part is predicate. 그렇죠? So please remember well. All right, then let's go to the next page. 자, here is note that first person pronoun 나 or 저 become 내 or 제 when the subject particle 가 is attached. So look at this chart I prepared for you guys to understand easier way. So there's a plain form and humble form. We already learned this form, right? So it's about first person pronoun 나. So 나's humble form is 저, 그죠? So it is 는, 나는, 저는. So you can say that 나는 or 저는. 자, then what about also라는 표현? 도가 되겠죠? 자, 도라는 표현이 is what? 나도, you can say 저도. 자, we already learned in our lesson 1 equational expression 은는 and also 도, 그렇죠? So it is everything is same way plain form and humble form after 나 and 저 you can just put it 는 or 도. But the subject particle 이 or 가 is different. So when you mention after 나 or 저, put it together subject particle 가, the form is changed to what? 내가, 제가. So remember well, not 나가, 저가. We don't say that. 내가, 제가. One more time. 내가, 제가. Okay. So please remember this part well. All right. Then this is our last grammar point for today. The second grammar point is the polite ending 뭐뭐어요 or 아요. 자, in Korean language, we don't speak dictionary form, which is at the end of the 다 in conversation. So the polite ending is mostly used in our conversation and also talking with someone in Korea. 자, 그럼 look at this part. Yumi and Lisa, they're talking together, right? 자, Yumi said, 한국어 숙제가 많아요. And Lisa said, 네, 많아요. So Yumi asked what? 한국어 숙제가 많아요. 그렇죠? 자, what does that mean 숙제? 그렇죠. homework라는 뜻이죠. 그래서 is there a lot of homework? And Lisa said 네, 많아요. So Yumi didn't ask 많다 or Lisa doesn't like answer 네, 많다. 그렇죠? They said 아요, 아요. So polite ending, 그쵸? Then look at the second example. Steve and Michael, they talking together. 학교 식당 음식이 맛있어요? And Michael said, 네, 괜찮아요. So Steve asked, 학교 식당. 학교 식당 was what? 그렇죠. School cafeteria가 되겠죠. 자, and then school cafeteria and 음식이 뭘까요? What is 음식? 자, 음식 means food가 됩니다. So 학교 식당 음식 means school cafeteria food. 그래서 is the taste good? Like in the school cafeteria food, 그쵸? So is the school cafeteria food taste good? 표현이 되겠죠. 자, then Michael said, 네, 괜찮아요. Yes, it is okay. 괜찮아요. We learn it. 그죠? Yes, it is good. 그죠? 괜찮아요. So is the school cafeteria food tasty? 네, 괜찮아요. Yes, it is. 그죠? 자, so Steve also asked 맛있어요, and Michael said 괜찮아요, not 맛있다, or Michael didn't say 네, 괜찮다. 그렇죠? 자, so the structure of predicate consists of a stem, 그쵸? And an ending. So for dictionary entries, the meaningless ending da is attached to verb and adjective. 그러죠? 자, but when you talk really with someone in Korea, conversation or talking together, the polite ending 어요, 아요 is the most frequently used form in conversation. Please remember well, it has a number of variation. Okay, then go to next page. So look at here. Verb, stem, and ending. This is dictionary form. So verb, an adjective, and copula, right? 자, look at this. Verb, 알다. 그쵸? Verb stem is 알다. To know, 먹다. To eat. 그렇죠? But ending is 다다. So what you should do first, please delete dictionary form, the ending part 다다. And how you can use polite ending 어요 or 아요. Some of my students always ask me, when can we use 어요 or when can we use 아요? Depending on the stem, you should use proper polite ending form. So look at this. When the last bar of the stem either 아 or 오, 아요 is used. 그쵸? So here, look at this part. 자, here 아요가 돼야 되고요. 알아요. 그렇죠? I'm gonna write down here. 자, 알이기 때문에 the last bar is 아니까 알아요가 되죠. And what about 먹다? 자, 먹다는 어떻게 될까요? 먹다. 자, 먹다 is, we're gonna look at it a little bit later, 먹다, because 먹다 should not use 아요, because this is all sound. So it is not 아 or 오, 그쵸? 자, look at go another one. So adjective stem, 좋다, 맛있다, 그쵸? 자, all other stem take 어요. Interesting, 그쵸? 자, 그러면 except 아 or 오, the other stem should take 어요. 자, 그러면 먹 is what should be 먹어요. 그렇죠? Then what about 좋다? This is adjective stem. 좋다, it means like to be good, 그쵸? 자, then it after the vowel, the last vowel is here 오기 때문에 그렇죠. Here's O, so 좋아요가 돼야겠죠. 자, then what about 맛있? 자, 맛있다. 이 sound니까 this is not 아 or O, this is 이. So, or other stem take 어요. 맛있어요. 자, look at this. 자, corpulous stem. 이다, 아니다. 그렇죠? 이다, 아니다. 그러죠? 자, so there are exceptions to the above rule, which is means like here, A and B. 그렇죠? 자, 그러면 how it can be changed? 이다, 아니다 is corpular stem, and this is exception. So 이다 should change it 이에요 or 이예요. 자, 아니다, it should be changed 아니에요. So only corpulous stem, 이 and 아니, take the other form, 에요 or 예요. 이 should be 이에요, 이예요. 아니 should be 아니에요. Okay? Alright. 자, 여러분들, how was today's lesson? I know we learned about so many new vocabulary and also new expression and grammar point, right? So please review well and also as much as possible try to make sentences and use in the context, okay? So when you learn new grammar point, then I recommend to my student as much as possible try to make an output. It means writing or speaking because when you use it, you can feel, oh, this is like correct way or incorrect way. So you should try make sentences or try to get used to that form. Then you can catch and you can learn new grammar point on the contextualized way. Okay? 자, 여러분, thank you so much for your hard work today. And if you need more help, always with Teacher Nena is here. So follow me for more learning Korea. Visit my Instagram with Teacher Nena and also visit my official website. So if you have more questions on textbook and our workbook, then register our tutoring class and also ask me to Teacher Nena more questions. And also I provide more Korea culture and also new information. So always tune on and also with Teacher Nena. Okay, 그럼 감사하고요 여러분. 여러분들 최고야. You're the best. See you next time. 다음에 봐요. 안녕.